that's why he's there. There's really no other words. I think his ability to create like nobody else is pretty special, and you always got to be ready when he has the puck. So, obviously a really special guy from on and off the ice, and we're pumped to have him for a long time. Yeah, we know it's really a win there, and it wasn't pretty, but they got the job done, which is huge, and now we get three more in a row here. I don't think everyone is going to do this, but it's pretty cool, and I thought it was a very skilled play as he padded with a huge pass there too, and a lot of patience in this game, and a very special goal there for us.
What's up? Skakel in the house. Just getting back. From the Click 5 concert, excuse me, at the Troubadour. I'm not sweating, it's just raining. Lois, what are you doing? Lois got a little wet outside. Great concerts. Those guys slap, as the kids say. And I was not the oldest guy in the room. So I got some merch. Let's check out the merch. I didn't even really check it out, to be honest with you. So we have some tour dates. Good old tour dates, sure. Then just a basic Click 5, but. And the show was great. I mean, it's Ethan Menster on bass, original member. Joe Geese, rhythm guitar. Or he might be lead guitar. I take that back. And he's an original member. And then you've got Kyle Patrick, the second singer. First singer was Eric Dill, and a new drummer and keyboard player. Because Joey Sayre, original drummer, is not doing it, nor is Benjamin Romans. And, great show. Troubadour was packed. I'll talk to anybody, Ronald. But for me to talk to anyone, you have to hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. I bet they do, Roberto. I bet they do. I know what brick means, you pervert. We don't do the gay talking here. This is a family-friendly stream. So take that talk to someone else's stream. Earl Skakel in the house. Yeah, we don't do the perverts in here. This is not MLC. We're family-friendly stream here at the Earlverse, and I don't. We just, we're a nice stream here. I'm in a good mood. I just saw the Click 5 for the very first time. And they delivered. It was a packed Troubadour show. And I'm so high from the concert that I'm probably going to go work out after this. So, but I thought, you know what? Let's see what the fans are doing. Ocean, most people would take that as an insult. MLC is a stream. But, I can't argue with that. Good evening, girl. It's actually Earl, not girl. Hello from Jacksonville, Florida. What are we talking about tonight? Well, Uncle Fester, I've done the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you very much. All right, well, I don't know about that. It's all good, Uncle Fester. Roberto, we don't do the gay talk in here, so I'm not even going to show that comment. So, please, we're just having a good time in here, But what I like to do, and I'm the only streamer, to my knowledge, that does this. I'm going to send you guys. I'm going to see who's going live right now. I'm going to send you over to their stream because I don't talk about the subjects that you guys like talking about. I mean, you guys are some real perverts, and I don't do that anymore. I'm 57 years old. I'm not going to talk about writing an audience member in the stream. But, I respect... Pat Dixon's live. Let me send you guys over to Pat Dixon. I think Pat's more capable of handling some of you freaks than I am, So that's go to Pete Dixon and have a good time. Well, everyone's asking me about gay stuff, and thank you, Dirt Dollar Sunshine. What's happening? Tory Life is what's happening. I just got back from the Click 5 concert at the Hollywood Troubadour, and I just thought I'd give you guys a quick review of the concert. And the Maverick, that's so unfunny I can't even show it. I don't know, to be honest with you. Boy, there are some awful, unfunny people in here. Yeah, smoke a bowl and chill. Enough with the dirty questions. And actually, Bro doesn't have bifocals. Bro has trifocals, bitch. Well, the trolls are fine. I don't mind them. I mean, I've never met... Dave Sarah's live right now. Whoa. Maybe I should stream snipe Dave Sarah. Fuck yeah. Why don't you guys go to Dave Sarah's? He seems like more your speed. I'm doing great. I just saw a great concert. And, yeah, why not? Let's everyone plug their streams. And, we all help each other in here. Now, I see there are a lot of pores in the chat, but, you can help a streamer by hitting the like and subscribe button. You can watch the videos. I've got over 1,500 videos on YouTube that you can look and see if I'm funny or not, to your desire. And, yeah, Tori, you can ask a question. Ask away. I'm sure it's going to be rude, but it's just the way it is.
Hi, Earl. Sorry, Earl. Don't worry, I bet I'm not taking any people from you, buddy. I gotta keep them sober more often. What an $80 hamburger. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I'm live a fair amount. Once a day, sometimes twice a day. What's going on in here is life. I mean, man, there are some freaks in here tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Both, Tori, both. Like, who goes into a night? And I get what an internet troll is. I understand that. But why on earth would you go into? I'm assuming I'm a stranger to most of you, and ask if I take it in the ass. Like, what is going on here?
Hey, Earl, Dave Surf, Earl Skakel. Thank you very much.
I mean, I just don't understand that.
For life.
Buddy Holly, these are I need these though, so these are not. I don't even know who that is, Brendan. But welcome aboard. You know, who knows?
I don't know if he's still here, but I follow this guy Shiloh on
I really don't.
Instagram.
I really don't, to be honest with you.
He's a younger guy that just got a contract with WWE, and he goes on the dark web and does all kinds of mischievous stuff, and it's very fun. Check him out, Shiloh. I don't know if it's real. Object, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" You can hunt. Me too. Me too. But they're just not as funny. How many women do you know that are like, most guys are kind of funny because they got to get pussy to be a little funny. Guy will, but women already got the pussy. They don't need to be funny. They already got the fucking party in their pants, Steve. I know. Put in your pants.
I don't think anyone knows me in the stream, which is fine. So I think people come in here, and I don't know. I try and be a nice, friendly streamer. But, some of you, I don't mind trolls if they're funny, but, holy fuck, some of you are painfully unfunny. But, welcome aboard. As you can see, I talk to you guys for free. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook. So, you guys are really off the charts tonight. But, I'm letting you guys say your speaks. My mom and dad gave it to me.
That's right, it's a good two-for-one.
Well, we welcome Mormons too. I mean, I'm a fan of the band The Killers. I don't necessarily. I guess I do accept trolls in here, but if they get too far, I just block them. The Jellies by Tyler the Creator is my favorite thing I've ever done. Nothing weighs heavy on my mind because I live a good life. Well, the funny thing is, all the comics who left LA to go to Austin didn't realize that they weren't getting booked in Los Angeles, so they're not going to get booked in Austin. It's the same fucking booker at the mothership. So that's the funny thing. So, it's just. Why did the funniest move to Austin? Well, I don't think the funniest moved to Austin, to be honest with you. That's heavy on you, bro. Don't project your bad life on me. I live a great life, so don't worry about it. Well, Jim, that's okay that you don't know who I am. I'm a stand-up comic, Los Angeles, California. I was the father on Tyler the Creator's The Jellies cartoon, and I do a lot of voiceover work. And I just got back from a concert, and
Very good at groups. He's a very, very good group.
well, I don't know if I would call being drunk at the Four Seasons at 4 in the morning a good life, but whatever. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm happy in my life. I've never done the Chicago Zanies. I've done the Nashville Zanies. Do you know Joe Rogan? I do know Joe Rogan. I've played his comedy club. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's about it. Joe's nice to me. I mean, we're not like great friends or anything. Oh, we don't do all caps in here, baby. Well, I think he got fired from the Saudi Arabia show because they didn't do the research on him, and they didn't know he was gay. So, you remind me of Joe DeRosa. I get told that a lot. I always like to say that Joe DeRosa is like a mongoloid version of me. Anthony Bourdain. I mean, you think I look like Anthony Bourdain? I don't know about that. I didn't. Joe's a very nice guy. He would hug you and probably talk to you for 5 minutes. Which comic influenced me? No one really, to be honest with you. I mean, Don Rickles, I guess. But I also, I was influenced more by TV shows like All in the Family, The Jeffersons, The White Shadow, which is a very obscure show. But, so I didn't really have the traditional influences. I didn't watch a lot of stand-up as a kid. I mean, I don't like watching stand-up now. I want to do it. So Joe DeRosa is extremely gross. Well, I don't really know him that well, so I'll take your word for it. We've done a few shows together. I'm straight edge, baby. I'm not high at all. I met him at a book signing at Book Soup right up the street. It was right before he passed away. I was friends with his son Larry, who sadly, unfortunately, passed away before his dad did. So, Larry Rickles was an awesome dude. And his dad was, to me, the GOAT, especially if you like roast comedy. How many comics actually write their own stuff? I mean, I think most do until they get to a certain level where they're doing movies or TV and they don't have the time to write, so they just hire outside writers who they might think get their sense of humor. I've certainly not reached that level yet, but well, I don't know what you want me to say to that. I mean, I watch my stuff, I guess, and make your own decision. I've got, I think, about 1,500 videos on YouTube, and probably, I would say, 1,200 of them are stand-up videos. So, and I put up the bad sets too. I'm one of the few comics who, if I don't have a good set, I put that up too. So, all-time favorite sitcom show, All in the Family. And The White Shadow, although The White Shadow was a drama. It was an hour-long drama in the late 70s. And it was a TV show about a white coach coaching a black team in the ghetto. It was so fucking funny. But they covered some really serious topics as well. So I don't do knock-knock jokes. I just talk about my life and whatnot. The most famous person I've ever met, I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I know Dr. Ken, I know Rob Schneider, I know Adam Sandler, I know Wayne Gretzky, the hockey player, people like that, I guess. Unfortunately, I can't do impressions. It's probably, I'm not very good at them. I mean, I try and do a Schwarzenegger, but my Schwarzenegger is so bad it's good. I'm just the stream, I'm looking for Big Black. We got a Howard Stern celebrity in the house, Big Black in the house. Everyone follow Big Black. He's a soldier in the comedy world. So I want Hawkins' body found. We move, sweet pattern, 5 meter spread, no sound. So you just got it, baby. You just got it. I do usually charge for that. Now the best impression I do is the EA Sports guy, but I got to charge for that. You know, unfortunately, I have to charge for that. We're gonna do another 10 minutes, guys. I see my phone's about to die, so there's that. Rando, I'm gonna send you to the Pat Dixon stream. You seem. When am I gonna be in San Diego? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon, unfortunately. I mean, I have enough TV credits to tour anywhere I want, but you know, I'm not going to go to San Diego to make a few bucks. You know, comedy for me at this point in my life has to pay really well for me to leave my house. So, well, then you're going to go to bed crying, maybe. See, because if I do a free impression, you know, EA Sports and someone else, hey, do this and do that, you got to pay to play, baby. So, my technique is to write, and then get up and tell it. So, we don't do the Jesus stuff in here, Jim. Sorry about that. You know, I was raised Catholic, born Jewish. I stopped going to church after 9/11 when the priest said that, you know, 9/11 was God's way to teach us a lesson. I don't know about that. How did social media change comedy? That's a great question. It is easier to make it on your own, whatever making it is to you, but it's also polluted the market with a lot of shit comedy. Yeah, I mean, thank you, D. I will allow that in all caps. So, thank you for that plug. Well, you got that's you know. Listen, I'm a bartender in here. You guys are the customers. I'm providing, in my opinion, quality entertainment. But so you tip what you want. You can tip $1. You can tip $100. You can tip $20. But you know, I just can't do impressions for free. It's like, you know, it's the old joke, but it's true. I wouldn't go into your work and say, hey, do something for free for me. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here. So, you know, my head is empty most of the time. That's a fact, Jack. I know. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I don't know what floating hearts do for me. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. Where would you, if I want to start, you just get up at an open mic and you write and you just get up as many times as you can. Like just to, well, you're not alone, just the guy. Just to give you an example of when I started my comedy career, my first 3 years, I was going up 3 times a night, 7 days a week. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating. I was a fucking maniac. And then, you know, like in the off night where, say, I went to go see Kiss in concert at Irvine, which is very far from me. It's about an hour and a half from where I live. I would go to the concert, and this is an off night. And, you know, I knew the last song was going to be Rock and Roll All Night, so I would literally leave my seat, I'd stand at the exit, I'd watch them play Rock and Roll All Night, and I would run to my car so I could be first out of the parking lot. And I would drive another hour and a half to do an open mic in Van Nuys. So if you can look up Irvine, Van Nuys, you'll see how far they are from each other. I just had you know, an incredible work ethic. So I'm straight edge, so I don't do drugs, to be honest with you. 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. So get your last minute questions and trolls in, and then Earl Skakel will be, I'm going to the gym. But I mean, if you just the guy, I would say Irvine to Van Nuys, and I would get there in about an hour, and this was a shitty open mic, but I wanted to practice, and I wanted to get my jokes out. So that was an off night for me. And I done as many as 5 shows in the night. And then the better you get, you know, the less shittier rooms you have to do. And then you get to the point where you just do the clubs, which is where I'm at now. thank God. And you know, you got to spell the guy's name right when you're giving him a shout out. That I know, Anthony Jeselnik. Uh, I mean, his jokes are like laser cut with tremendous word economy. And David Tell, David Tell. Those are the two best in my opinion. And there's a lot of great stand-ups. You know, Bo Burnham's amazing, and Sarah Tiana. You know, my friend is very very funny. Um, San Bernardino. I saw Kiss in San Bernardino, and was it 90? So the Revenge tour. So it was about 91, May. No, it was early 92. So yeah, Buddhist priest ain't fucking around. I love comedy myself. So I think drugs are rotting America. Well, you're probably right there. You're probably right there. I mean, I was on Prozac a long time ago, and I was dating a like a playmate. I mean, her body was perfect, and I could barely get it up because the Prozac was fucking with my weenie, which is funny because I actually got more depressed because my dick wouldn't work, and then I got off of Prozac, and then we broke up. Satan, we don't do that. You were unfunny last night. You're unfunny tonight. I mean, how stupid is your life that you think going into someone's stream and saying the N-word is cool? Like, what a fucking loser. I mean, that's not even funny. Like, what? No, my dog has a collapsed trachea, my friend, so water ain't going to help that. 2 more minutes, guys. We got 2 more minutes. That is my dog, Lois, coughing. She has a collapsed trachea, water in the lungs because of a heart issue. So, you know, she's doing as best she can. So, oh no, it's all good. I mean, she lives a great fucking life. Trust me on that one. I mean, she sounds horrible. But I love her very much. What do you think of Jim Gaffigan? He's pretty funny. I mean, you know, that's kind of my style. You know, that dry and sarcastic stuff. I mean, I like Ricky Gervais. I mean, unfortunately, her trachea issue will never get better, but it won't get worse. And the fluid in the lungs situation, we just have to monitor that. I split her with my ex-girlfriend. So, where are you going on your next? I don't know what that means. It's a cliffhanger of a question. So, 1.5 minutes, guys. Next tour, you know, I'm waiting to get on Gutfeld on Fox and then take it from there. You know, it's one of those things that, yeah, she trust me, she would have taken the other lung if she could have, because she took some stuff she shouldn't have, but that's another podcast. I'm not going to waste the last minute on her. All right, thank you, Taz. I appreciate the sub. And how big of a comic is Whitney Cummings currently? She's pretty big, you know. Like, she's got TV shows, movies in the works. I mean, she barely does comedy anymore because she's fucking busy. That's when you know you've made it. When you are a comic and you barely do comedy because you're too busy to do it. Can you name? Why would I name and shame her? I mean, unfortunately, thank you very much for subbing. You know, LA is where I have to be for voiceovers and stand-up. So, I'll never move to Austin, you know. And Austin will survive without me, you know. And, I mean, she's above the producer level. She's a creator. Like, she's a developer at this point. So, Earl Skakel in the house. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow on the stream. My final review for the Click 5 show at the Troubadour, an A+.